I don't want to look like
What up? What up?
all
What
this
up? What
shit.
up? What up? Whistle Gang Podcast. We are live. We are back with another episode. And man, we got a special guest with us tonight. It's the one,
Oh,
the only, my brother, Ziggy. Ziggy, welcome to the Whistle Gang
yes,
Podcast.
sir.
How are you feeling out
Welcome
there, my
back. Right. This is the
I'm about to
second.
say it. You've been on
I'm
before.
feeling. Yeah, facts. This time I'm. Last year I was comfortable. This year I'm confident.
Oh my God. There
And
we go.
listen. I can't wait to be in Lambeau, freezing cold, watching this game personally. I
Woo!
want to thank you for
Woo!
having me on the show. Yeah, like it's gonna be snowing. They already showed it's gonna be a snow game. I can't wait. I'm listen. It all day. I just been thinking about that all fucking day.
Do you want to shout out your platform real quick?
Yes. So I do a beer and sports show. I'm drinking a beer right now. I'm drinking a Lakewood Brewing, which I'm in Dallas. So we got a lot of beer companies here in Texas. But the show is called Beer 30 Sports O'Clock. It's a weekly show on YouTube, Patreon. And basically, I talk about beer and sports, man. Football is dominating everything right now. So that's really all I'm talking about because obviously I'm a huge Green Bay Packer fan, and we in on it. OU is terrible, so I won't discuss them. And the Nets are terrible, so we don't really discuss them either. So
Oh, your
listen,
teams
Packers are my last dying hope. Yeah, all my teams are ass this year. Although the Nets are giving me a little bit of hope, and the Yankees ripped my fucking heart out for baseball. And I'm a Dallas Stars fan too. I should have wore a Stars jersey today, but fuck it. We here. We in all black for the funeral.
whatever. P, what up, baby?
What's up, man? Hey, he talking a lot of smack in here, man. He talking
He
about
talking a
funerals and
whole
all that.
lot. He
That's
talking
what
a
you
whole
doing.
lot right now.
That's what you doing. You
Listen,
remember we had you on here
listen.
before. We had you on here before. You remember that?
He wasn't
They
Yes,
talking
and last time I felt last year I felt comfortable. I felt
yeah,
comfortable talking about it. This year I feel confident. Yo, your man Brock Purdy got pulled from practice. What's up?
yeah.
All right,
Hey,
Is he
before we
gonna
get
play?
into all of that, hold
Oh,
on,
okay. I
bro.
was gonna say because nigga, I'm ready to go.
Before we get into all of that, I know you little hype. You got your little suit on and stuff. You coming from your little dinner. So it's the 5-5 49ers. We in a little rut right now.
right.
Against what do you got? 7-4? No. 6-5
7-3.
too.
7-3.
Oh, 7-3. My bad. My
Seven
No,
three.
bad.
sir, we are 7-3. We've lost to the Lions, Vikings, and Eagles. No,
Seven and
sir.
three Packers. And this game means a lot to the 49ers. This could
Absolutely.
potentially be season ending. We win the game. Our chances of making the playoffs hover about 55 to 57%. We lose this game, and
Pretty much it for us, man.
that's pretty much
It's
it
looking,
for us.
it's getting tight, so we got to
Yeah,
do something.
it's playoff time for us right now in the Bay. So, with that being said, can you tell us a little insight, Ziggy, on how the season's been going? What's been going on in Packer land with your team?
Listen, we're the second best team in the North. Everybody knows that the Lions are the best team in the NFC. They just so happen to be in our fucking division. Can I cuss? I'm sorry. I can cuss on my show.
Absolutely, man.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to make. I just know some. I know y'all go on Facebook Live, so I just didn't want to get us shut down. But anyway, um, the Packers we've had a lot of trouble on offense as far as continuity, but on defense we have been solid. Xavier McKinney coming from the Giants, thank you New York, has been absolutely amazing. Our defensive coordinator has been outstanding. Really, the biggest downfall, or the biggest like question mark or whatever you want to say is really Nixon, bro. Nixon is the biggest letdown in our defense, but he's such a great special teams guy. It's hard to let him off the team. So honestly, just yeah. So we have been a very good force against good to mediocre teams when it comes to the best of the North and the best of the East. We've been close, but no cigar. I think the Vikings are starting to show that they're really not that good. So we're going to most likely be the second team in the NFC North. Yeah, you did, but it's hard to trust you when they beat y'all the way they did.
They beat us, but Sam Darnold is Sam Darnold at the end of the day.
This is facts. This is facts. And I'm hoping we see Sam Darnold again in Lambeau, the Jets Sam Darnold. We don't want the Vikings Sam Darnold. We want the Jets one to show up. The Vikings one looks pretty fucking good and was in the MVP race in the beginning of the season.
So for the last couple of years, we've owned you guys, except when it counted, we've owned you. When it's counted,
okay, I was about to say, y'all don't own us. Owning us is like us and the Bears.
But when it's counted,
it's close, though. It's close.
We've ended your season when it's counted.
Yeah, y'all did end our season like 2 years in a row, back to back. It's been two and a half. It's been one every other year, but still.
So
listen, go ahead.
My guys are ready. They know the season's on the line. I think they're ready. There's a lot on the line right here. Back against the wall. I think we're gonna be a dangerous football team on Sunday. We're gonna be
first off, Kyle Shanahan. The talks about Kyle Shanahan have been absolutely crazy in the NFL and all the media about whether he is a good coach or can he hold a lead and things like that. Listen. As much as I hate the team, I respect the team, and you're still a formidable opponent. I think the biggest thing for y'all is y'all's offense. Y'all defense is going to do what y'all do. This is going to be a slugfest as far as defense. To me, I'm just listen. Who your DBs are not what they used to be, but your linebackers are still the best front. You still probably got some of the best front seven in the league. No,
our problem is the defense, not the offense.
Right.
Our offense is not the problem. A little bit of a problem, like with no BA right now, we have no down the field target. We have nobody taking safeties away, stuff like that. So we don't have no.
Debo has been a shell.
Yes, but
Debo has been a problem, man. Debo has been a problem, but we have other guys that step it up when he's not
third
even
and
on
Jawan
the
is there. McCaffrey is a shell of himself right now. The whole team, bro, is listen. We have problems. Special teams are worse in the league. The offense hasn't been putting up 30 balls. It's been a struggle, especially to close games out. Defense, where the hell has Fred Warner been? He came out on fire. He was the defensive player of the year, like the first 3-4 games of the year, punching out balls, interceptions, and then Fred Warner disappeared. P, what's going on with your team, man? What's up? What do we got to do to get right? What do we got to do to get right this week, P?
Hey, man, it's both sides of the ball. Like you said, it's not only offense. We're trying to figure it out. Defense, like I think we got some good backs. We got some good rookies back there now. We're missing Wufanga, Greenlaw, such and such. But I think our rookies have stepped it up in the as far as the secondary. So, man, it's like we can't gel together one game at a time. It's like either the offense is gonna be clicking, the defense is gonna be lacking, or vice versa. So
that's exactly what it is.
With our backs against the wall, I think both of us going to show up this Sunday as far as defense and offense. So I'm looking forward.
My question is this though: like, wasn't your back against the wall against Seattle?
Yeah, I said it was a must-win. I said it was a must-win, and
I'm just saying that's a big L. That's a big L. We in the conference, but we not in the division. Losing to Arizona, losing to Seattle, to me, those were bigger L. Like if y'all lose to us, it's you know what I'm saying. But losing to Arizona the way you did was crazy.
Correct, but beating you guys, one, obviously, it's the confidence factor. It's beating a good team, but it's also the conference win. So God forbid we
Mm.
can't win the West, and it comes down to that 7 seed, we would have the tiebreaker over you guys if we had obviously finished with the same record. So that head to head is going to really matter. Come down
Yes,
6 weeks from now, 7 weeks from now, when it's all said and
for
done.
sure. Yeah, for
So
sure.
I think Cal is feeling it, just like you was talking about a little while ago. I think Cal is feeling that pressure. I know he's hearing everybody talk about him and blame him. So I think Cal is really gonna sit down, and draw up some shit for y'all this week.
But honestly, I feel like this is the first time Kyle has ever had this type of pressure on him, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's say that because if you
Not
remember when
this
we went to the
bad, yeah,
Super
not this
Bowl,
bad, man.
we went to the Super Bowl in 19 and we shit the bed in 20. Like, so this is not new. Like,
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, but like y'all shit the bed because y'all was missing pieces and y'all like it was injury.
we missing
Like y'all had,
pieces
we were
now.
still y'all
Right.
still had what Jimmy G and Alex, or y'all still had Jimmy G in 2020, right?
And we can't even talk about Jimmy on the show. See, that's where you're wrong at. We don't talk about we don't talk about that guy no more, man.
I'm just
Jimmy,
saying that's like those were his
no, Jimmy got
excuses.
hurt though in 2020. That's when the whole Trey Lance
That's
stuff
what I'm
came up.
saying. So
Right.
that's what I'm saying. So those things were. This is the first time he's had a team. You got Christian McCaffrey came back and he didn't. He's a shell of
Sure.
himself. Debo
He's
has
not
been
the
a shell of
same, yeah.
himself. Like all the everything. Trent. I mean, shit. Trent's still the best offensive lineman damn near in the league when he wants to be.
I don't
But
know.
Trent ain't
Sewell's
man
pretty
like
good.
who?
The Lions left tackle Penei
Oh
Sewell is
yeah,
probably
yeah,
playing the
yeah.
best left tackle
Yeah,
right now
fuck,
in football.
fuck the Lions. Fuck the Lions. Fuck the Lions. Fuck, yeah.
What about
Fuck the Lions.
what's going on with Jordan Love? Can we count on him to throw at least one pick this Sunday?
I'm
He's on a
betting on it.
streak.
I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on a betting app. They got him at half an interception right now. I'm putting it on. I'm putting like $50 on it. I'm just saying he is Brett Favre reincarnated. It seems like Brett Favre's dementia or whatever he got at old age, he passed down to Jordan Love because I don't know what I don't know what he. Here's the problem: is he can make the great throws, so he's gonna try to make the great throws even when they're not there. And that's the biggest problem: is that he believes he's best. He believes that he's the best quarterback in the league, and we see it with the Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes has been playing like shit this year. So
hmm
my thing is that Jordan Love believes that he is the best quarterback and he can fit it in any window, no matter what the case may be. And I feel like this is one of those things where LaFleur needs to step in and be like, bros, throw it away. Throw it
Right.
away and stop throwing these fucking miracle wannabe throws. You're costing us more than you're gaining us. We almost lost that game in Chicago. Like
I was about to say, if
he
it
threw
wasn't for
that
the block field
interception.
goal.
Yeah, he threw that interception in the fucking red zone. And I'm like, bro, what were you even looking at? Like it didn't make sense. So I don't know. Brett Favre, he's Brett Favre 2.0 because he's gonna make some amazing throws, make you cry how great he is, and this, that, and the third, and then he's gonna fucking break your heart in the red zone like he did last week with Chicago. It just
So
doesn't make sense. But
so what should 49er fans be worried about when it comes to your offense?
Josh Jacobs, period. Josh
Well,
Jacobs has been absolutely fucking phenomenal, and y'all's defense has been letting people run on them more this year than any other year. You know
Yeah,
what
he'll
I'm
be
saying?
good.
So
Tampa
Josh
ran the ball
Jacobs
pretty good. Tampa ran the ball pretty
and
good against us, and then Seattle didn't so much. You know what I'm saying? So we have
yeah, I mean,
Cardinals did.
off games, on games where we shutting the run down.
and
So
if we do what we're supposed to do, this is strictly if we do what we're supposed to do as far as with defense. It's gonna be a grimy game. It's not gonna be a shootout game. We're not gonna let fucking Purdy go crazy, 300, 400 yards. That shit is not gonna happen because our defense is actually playing great. Don't look at me like that, first. Our defense is playing fucking great. But the thing of it is that like we need to feed Jacobs and Wilson and really low key get Tucker Craft involved. Tucker Craft is coming on this year
hmm
like nobody's fucking business. Tucker Craft has been phenomenal this year, blocking, catching, touchdowns, you name it. He has been great. So
So
honestly, Josh Jacobs and Tucker Craft are the two things y'all need to worry about.
so you think obviously you think your offense, we should be worried about the run game.
Yes.
They're gonna
I
have to run it, man. It's cold up there. Ain't nobody throwing the ball, catching that hard ass rock
Listen, and
all day,
and they
bro.
talking
You're
about
gonna
it's
have
gonna
to
be
run it.
they talking about it's gonna be snowing and shit too.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have to run the ball.
didn't
And
see
I
that.
honestly,
That's crazy. Go ahead, my
yeah,
bad.
like that's what I'm saying. It's literally feet of snow already started. They said Sunday, Saturday was supposed to be nice and 40 degrees, but now it's snowing, so now it's gonna be like fucking mush on the field and windy. Listen, they're gonna run the ball. It's gonna be Wilson or Josh Jacobs, Wilson, and then it's gonna be a little dink and dunks to Tucker. I just feel like we're not going to get a bunch of bombs and shit. We're not going to get a bunch of Christian Watson, Romeo
Right.
Dobbs. We're not going to get a bunch of Reed. We're not going to get a bunch of that shit this time. We're going to get a bunch of little because Josh Jacobs can catch the ball too. But my thing is, I feel like the run game we're starting to figure out. We figured it out with the Lions. We were figuring it out with the Lions. We went away from it because they scored twice, and then it was like, oh shit, let's just throw the ball. Let's just fuck it. Let's just throw the ball and let Jordan Love,
Mm-hmm.
Brett Favre us to death. No, if we would have ran the ball, this nigga almost had 100 yards in the first half. Like, all we got to do is run the ball.
So, all right.
In saying that, so we gonna have to run the ball also. What you think, Fred? We go
Yeah,
strong
like how
with Mason, or we wait on Christian.
it's
Like
gonna be a Christian game. I think Christian. This is. I said it last week.
Cal
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to
keep
mix it
saying
up, man, because Christian's not 100% in my opinion.
I don't know if he 100% or not, but I think this is a Christian McCaffrey breakout game. I think it's
What you mean breakout game though?
I think he rushes for over 100. I think he has at least one touchdown, and he's probably gonna catch 3 to 5 balls. CMC is CMC. He's the offensive player of the year for a reason. He he's gonna show up. Like he has to show up, and it's gonna happen in a game like this with the season on the line. Like this is what big time players make big time plays in big time games, and that's what I'm expecting from him this weekend. I think CMC like literally has to step up for this team, and I think Fred has to step up. I agree they're gonna try to slam Josh Jacobs probably down our throat, and Fred gonna have to meet him in the middle, take on the fullback, throw the fullback out the way, and say, "Come here," and show them like, okay, not today, son. Like my boy is here. My boy Brad is in the building. Ferb is in the building watching me, and I gotta put on a show.
Oh yeah.
Everybody knows
Listen,
I go to the games to watch Fred Warner, and I've been disappointed the last couple of weeks. But Fred knows. I texted him earlier. I let him know I'm gonna be in the building for the next 2 weeks. I'm there, and I think he's gonna put on a show. His birthday was this week. It's time.
I'll say about
It's
that.
time for
The one
everybody
thing
to
I
step
say
up.
about
I'm so
defense.
frustrated with this team.
Yeah, man.
I'll say this though.
If
Jair
I
Alexander's
didn't
not
have
playing.
this acquisition going on, I would be going nuts. My days would be long. I would be so stressed out. This team has got me. Yo, we gotta win Sunday. We will win Sunday. I put that on my mommy, yo.
See, don't do that to Mama Ferb. Don't do that to Mama Ferb. Don't do that.
Sunday.
Don't do that.
We winning Sunday. Well, I'm streaking on the field.
Man.
So what you saying is we win. We gonna get locked up this weekend? Is that what we doing? We get locked up this weekend?
You never know.
I need to have bail money ready to go. Okay. No, listen.
So let's
honestly, I would say honestly the biggest thing is gonna be like I feel like the key factor for y'all is not gonna be the regular people that we think. It's gonna be whoever Nixon is against because Jair's not playing. So y'all have some weapons that could do some shit to the secondary, but if it's nasty outside and you got to run the ball, I don't see McCaffrey getting 100 plus on us. And I see maybe a touchdown for sure. I'll give you that. But I don't think that beats us. I don't think 100 yards rushing. I don't see him beating us. I
Kittle's
don't think
back.
so.
Y'all play a lot. Y'all play a lot of that.
Oh,
So this is the underlying thing about this game that I don't think nobody's talking enough about.
mhm.
Robert Slayoff, whatever his name is, Bob, is on the Packers sideline. You forgot about that, P. I'm sure a lot of people forgot. He is
Right.
over there.
Robert Saleh, yes, is on the
Salah
sideline. Yes,
is over
yes,
there. And
yes,
Jeff
he is.
Hartley is y'all defensive coordinator, right? Or secondary coach?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
No,
He's a
Hartley. Yeah, he's on secondary. No, he's secondary.
and he's a 49er. He's a Kyle Shanahan coach. And obviously everybody knows the head coach is a Kyle Shanahan coach. So like they know each other's schemes, they know the plays. This game is going to be all about execution and all that other kind of stuff. The one thing that we have taken advantage of a lot in the past is that you guys tend to play a lot of that cover 3, and that's where Kittle eats with those corner posts or post corners and stuff like that. Kittle's been eating a lot. So I can see a big 3rd and Jawan running those routes and having a big ass game along with CMC. I just think this game is just going. I just think the team is going like this is it. Like this.
This the one.
This
This
sound.
the
This
one.
sounds like I'm. This sounds like Ferb is sitting over here singing, "I'm wishing on a star." Because nigga, this don't sound very convincing to me. Last year it sounded so much more convincing. This year you sound nervous. Y'all sound nervous. And listen, I get it. It's not. It ain't y'all year this year. But at the end of the day, like I said, and it's Hafley, not Hartley. Hafley's the defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
but anyway, I don't think that I don't know what's wrong with you. I can't tell you what's wrong with you. I haven't watched all of y'all's games. I haven't been at all y'all's games. I watched all my games and I focus on those, and then I try to focus on every couple of spots here and there, this, that, and third, national stories and shit. But man, y'all haven't been right all year. Between
correct.
BA when he was there, he wasn't good. The nigga that got shot in the chest. First off, I just want to get a side ball from that nigga. Slick Rick that's my nigga, fam. Like that nigga's a gangster. He is a gangster. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. But listen, I don't. The biggest thing that I think y'all had on y'all side from probably like since the beginning of Shanahan era, when y'all started knocking on the door like y'all have, is people were scared of y'all. People were really real live scared of y'all. And now the playing field is a little more even. Bro, when y'all let the Cardinals get y'all,
listen.
Like the Cardinals, we handled the Cardinals. I mean, we barely won, but we handled y'all.
The industry, if you listen to the pundits, are still expecting us to make our normal run. And I think we got it in us. Shout out to DB watching. He said, "Screw Ziggy and the Packers." Just FYI. DB,
I saw it.
We'll see you this weekend, DB.
Yeah,
Yo,
we'll see you this weekend.
So, all right. So, real quick, Ziggy. Besides Jair Alexander, any other big injuries or anything like that? People missing the game.
Honestly, we are really healthy. That's another scary thing about it. We are actually really healthy. I was sad to see Preston Smith go because Preston Smith was a vital leader in the locker room, but he really didn't play that much because the young gunners has been doing their things. So we are actually really, really fucking healthy.
I wish we could say that, man. I wish we could say that.
Yeah, like
same, man.
I mean,
it's one person, one player after the other just falling off. Somebody hurt. How you get hurt? I'm watching the game. I didn't see where you got hurt. Where did the injury happen? Like, man,
that's crazy.
It's frustrating. This is a frustrating year right here.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating year, but like I said, I think so let's talk about Brock real quick.
Okay.
So Brock injured his shoulder last week. For everybody who doesn't know,
he left practice today, right?
He left practice today.
Come on, there we go.
He did not talk to the media today like he was scheduled to. None of the quarterbacks did. Any concern there, P?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Hey, hey, in these games we've been struggling, Brock has been the one. I mean, we can't lose a Brock,
Hey,
man. We can't lose Brock. Brock, you got to suit up. That's all I got to
Listen,
say, Brock. You got to suit up, man. I don't
hurt or
want to
not, you
hear
better show your ass up.
it. Yeah,
um,
take a couple days
so
off, get you some rest, light practice, and be ready to
he
go
has
Sunday,
taken the
bro.
days off. So yesterday he took mental reps. Today he was supposed to throw. He threw a little bit, went in for therapy, and then that was it. Today's only Thursday. You got Friday. They probably fly out Saturday morning. Um, I think he plays. He's gonna get shot up. He'll get the
Hmm.
shot. He'll play. They're just letting it rest.
Come
I
on,
think
man. Stop laughing, man. What you on our
se-
show laughing at us for? Come on.
season's
I'm
Hey,
gonna
sorry.
end, bro.
I'm sorry.
now,
He
now
talking about
last year,
you get the shot
we
like
had
it's a
this
COVID
same show.
vaccine.
We
The nigga
had this
said,
same show last year. We tried to bring you back on after we whooped that
no,
ass.
no.
Don't have it happen this year.
Listen, I was ready to come back on and take my L the way I would take my L. But listen, at the end of the day, honestly, I don't. I I'm saying that like I said. I'm just not. I was comfortable talking crazy last time. This time, I'm confident talking this crazy
Nobody's
because I
scared
really
of us.
feel.
Nobody's scared of us this year. I get it. We
That's
not that bully no more. I mean, we just playing ball now.
Yeah,
Yeah, nobody's
so.
I
scared
mean,
of us.
and
So P, any
Hmm.
key matchups for you that you're gonna be paying attention to? What you looking forward to?
Man,
Players, key
run
matchups.
the ball, man. I want to see Mason. Like I said before, I want to see a Mason and Christian mixture. I don't want to see heavy Christian, and he only give me 80 yards. I don't want to see that. I want to see a mixture of throw the rookie in there. I mean, you got enough running backs to mix it up and run the ball the whole game if you have to. So, um, I want it to be a run game. You don't have to try to like the ball gonna be heavy. It's gonna be hard. So you, I'm not looking for that this game. Just run the ball. Even mix some Moody in there. Give me about 6 points out of Moody, man, and get up
Ooh,
out of there. Get up
Ziggy.
out of there.
What? Any key matchups or anything for you, Ziggy, that you looking forward to?
I am looking forward to I am looking forward to the Kittle matchup. Whoever he matches up with him coming back and he treats us like he treats the Cowboys. He hates us just as much as we hate him.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to whoever they match up on him. I'm hoping I'm hoping it is it's a mixture of matchups and it's not just one singular person on him because I feel like he's not exactly 100% either. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not 100%. So my thing is we shouldn't
Right.
spotlight him. Really, honestly, the matchup I'm looking for is the rookie and CMC. Them two versus my defensive line and y'all offensive line, like them. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Gary to go crazy. I'm looking for Kenny Clark to go crazy. I'm looking for the middle of the line to do what they're supposed to do because that's you know listen,
That's been
I
one of our
need,
strengths
yeah.
this year. I ain't gonna lie to
Hmm.
you. Our
That's
O
what
line hasn't
that's
been
what
a
I'm
problem.
saying. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking for that battle because if that's the game, that's where you're gonna win the game or lose the game at. Is in the trenches. If y'all offensive line it does what they need to fucking do, then we're in trouble. But if they are getting beat, getting fucking manhandled like we've been trying to manhandle everybody, and Christian ain't getting he's not getting 100 yards. He's not getting 100
He,
yards.
he ain't getting 100.
He might get a touchdown in about 80, 85, maybe.
I got two matchups I'm looking forward to. The
Okay.
first one,
Talk to me.
the first,
Talk to me.
the first one being CMC versus the Packers defense. I think it's
I
time.
understand.
It's a breakout game. He has to go. Let's go. The second matchup is going to be Fred. I need you, Fred. I'll be in the building. Uh, right there.
Fred versus who? Just Fred
Come
versus
see
everybody?
Fred versus the world. Fred versus fucking Jordan Love.
How many tackles, Fred? How many tackles you want Fred to
Fred,
have, man?
Fred versus Jacobs, but Fred need to have like 10 tackles and at least a forced fumble, some type of turnover or something like that. But I need Fred. Fred was talking about Greenlaw coming back and how emotional it's going to be and all that. Well, he needs to set the tone now because if we lose this game, there ain't no point of Greenlaw coming
Bring
back. Just
right.
rest up for the rest of the year. Rest up. Just rest up
Right.
until next season. So, he has to resign, but take a red shirt year and all that other stuff. But man, it's time, Fred. It's time, 49ers. It's time. So, with all of that being said, I'm gonna come to you first, P.
Okay.
What you got? Score predictions. What you got on the game?
I thought about this earlier, so I know a lot of folks gonna hate me for this one, but I think it's gonna be 14-14 with Moody winning it with a field goal.
Moody.
17-14.
That's my
17-14.
Moody, you
Moody.
got winning. Moody winning the game.
Moody. Hey, I hate that motherfucker. I hate him, but he gonna win it for us. Watch.
Let's go,
the
Moody.
last time I predicted somebody to go off, and it was Jawan, and he killed that game. So Moody, hey, come on, Moody, come
Hey,
on,
everybody
baby.
watching, drop your
DB
score
is
predictions in the
DB
chat.
is wilding in here talking about 24-10. Jesus.
Nah, it ain't gonna be that, man. We ain't even that team no more to beat nobody like that. It's gonna be close as
Need to
hell.
be. What you got, Ziggy? What you got, Ziggy?
Honestly,
Don't give us
I
no
feel
homo
like
pick.
first off, it's gonna be a disgusting game. I'm just gonna be honest. It's gonna be a very low score, and I'm taking the under on this. I think it's gonna be like 17-20 or 17-19 Packers. It's going to be very close. It's not going to be a blowout either way because that's just what we do. That's just how we play each other. Every single game except for like one game that we played in the last 5 years has been literally fucking
Closer,
close as shit.
234 yards.
See, Pete, now you see why I was laughing. Now you see why I was laughing because, see, I get shit like that in my ear, and then I got to, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, I'm just
anyway,
saying
like I
that's the
said,
game you were talking about.
yes, I understand. Anyway, it's gonna be 2017 Packers. We're gonna win at home, put the nail in the coffin, send y'all back to fucking what is y'all stadium called now? Candlestick?
No,
Don't do that, man.
man. Anyway,
This is gonna be the last
We're
time
gonna
you be on the show, man, talking shit.
so you got the Packers are 1.5 point favorites. Even though it's snowing today, I'm looking right now, and the temperature is still the high of 46 on Sunday. No snow
yeah. It's
or
no
anything in
snow,
the.
but it's gonna be cloudy. Niners by what?
Niners by 1 billion.
Yo, remember the last time you said that to me? That was last week when you said that to me. But
Niners
the Seahawks
by
said
1
disregard.
billion. Listen,
Okay.
this is gonna be a get right game for us against a good team on the road. Y'all, for everybody who don't know, I coach high school basketball. I used to coach basketball, even AAU national championship and everything.
Yes, sir.
I used to love going on the road with my kids. It's us against the world. It feels like you got the whole stadium, you got the student section jamming and stomping on the. You know what I'm saying? Everybody remember that, right?
Oh
Love
yeah.
that shit. That's why I like to go to away games. I'm gonna be on 1 million in fucking Lambeau. Listen, it's Niners by 1 billion on Sunday. I'm in the building. We are not losing. My season's gonna continue to go. Let's go. Let's stop playing. Let's turn the season around. We're gonna bust Green Bay butt. We're gonna go to Buffalo. We're gonna have a great time, and we're gonna beat up on the Bills, and then we're gonna come back home and we're gonna beat up on Chicago and Seattle.
Oh my! Well, yeah. I mean,
The
Chicago.
Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, it's go time in the Bay. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Yo, yo, listen.
Yo, going
Niners
to
by a billion
Buffalo and
on
beating
Sunday.
one of the best
Listen,
teams on the
Niners
AFC is
by a
crazy.
billion on a Sunday. We're gonna show everybody that we still are that same team as long as Brock Purdy playing. That's the only asterisk.
Good caveat. I like that caveat. I like that caveat. That was good.
So with all that being said, real talk. One, me and Ziggy will be at the game. I think he says he's doing a lot of live blogging and stuff like that. So if you see us walking around your tailgate, walking around the stadium, say what up, take pictures, sign autographs, all that good stuff. P
Buy me
at
a drink.
home at
Yes,
Dilworth.
sir.
We have our normal game watch. Don't forget, it is that time of the year, holiday season. We will be collecting food and non-perishable items to give to the food bank for Thanksgiving. So if you in Charlotte and you are coming to the game watch, please bring some food, canned goods, non-perishable food items, anything like that. What else you got, Pete? Is that everything?
Yeah, man, you covered everything. So, yeah, just bring it. We're gonna be collecting and making sure it get to the proper people so we can feed these people for Thanksgiving, man. We don't want nobody to be hungry. I know it's all about football, but still gotta uh, look out for your neighbors, look out for your people in the cities. So, yeah, I'm looking forward
That's what's
to
up.
put some smiles on some people's faces during the
Absolutely.
holidays and Thanksgiving, man. Absolutely.
Ziggy, we appreciate you coming on, my brother.
No
Yes,
doubt,
You
sir.
got
man.
any
I
last words?
appreciate y'all.
Any
Make sure.
non-disrespectful last
No,
words
no disrespect.
for the people?
Make sure y'all follow Beer 30 Sports O'Clock on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. It's everywhere. So again, it's a weekly show. I talk beer, I talk sports. I mean, literally, you name it, I talk about it. Women's basketball is going crazy for college football. I mean, basketball, college football. Big SMU believer. So I'm hoping Notre Dame loses. But anyway, listen, Beer 30 Sports O'Clock every week, 2 times, 3 times a week because I'm doing a betting segment on the third part of it, and you can win some money listening to me. I'm over 60% right now in the season.
Oh,
Just saying,
Jesus.
just saying.
Why don't you
What'd
post
you
those
say?
bets in the group chat? Wait, don't post
Cause you
those
gotta
bets
pay
in
for
the group
them,
chat.
bro. You gotta. I give y'all some free ones, but I can't be giving y'all just all the. There's a
Hey, here go
reason
the
that I'm sponsored by Better. Okay, all right. There's a
okay.
reason. All right.
Here go a free bet.
Mm.
Take the Niners. With that being said, yo, Whistle Game Podcast. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We out,
Yes,
man. Love
sir.
y'all. Peace.